everybody, it's Allie from Titan here again, and I am going to be opening this final box in our first case of THEROS Beyond Death. Now, I'm excited for this last box. I actually am recording this video several hours after the first 5, and I'm really excited to see what's in this last box. So, let's see what's in it. Now, when I was editing the other videos, I realized I forgot to give myself proper transition time between looking at you and switching to the box camera. See, my idea was I could say, put me in the corner, and then, boop, I'd be in the corner. So, since that didn't happen, I'm just going to do it 5 times and take a tour around the screen. So, let's go. Put me in the corner. Wrong corner. Put me in the corner. Corner. Alright, this is getting old. One more time. I think that's enough. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, last box of THEROS Beyond Death in this first case. We still have not gotten an Ashiok yet. I'd like to get an Ashiok. I just think the card's cool. I know it's not particularly expensive. It's just we haven't gotten one. We keep getting Elspeths. Not that that's a problem, but I'd like an Ashiok, please. So first pack. Let's see what we get. And our first rare is Ashiok's Erasure. That is not the correct Ashiok, but I appreciate you trying, box. So far, even with the lack of Ashiok, I think this has been a pretty good case. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. But we did get, in this case, a Showcase Erebos. We got a foil Thassa. We also got a regular Elspeth and a alternate art Elspeth. Also got a decent assortment of mythics and rares, a couple of Nyx Lotuses, a couple of idyllic tutors. So I think we did pretty good. But for me, the cherry on top would be getting a cool Ashiok. Be great if we can get 2 alternate arts in one case. That would be awesome. But I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I would like to see a foil Showcase mythic. We've gotten a few. We've gotten, I think, a Daxos and a couple maybe of Timerids, but oh, look, that first foil rare from the box, Citizen Champion. But I think it'd be really cool to get a foil Showcase mythic. I'd like to see what they look like in foil. And we have a Shadow Spirit for our next rare. No mythics yet, but we're only a couple packs in. That's all right. And as I've said in all the videos, and I'm going to say in every video, so you have to get used to it, but we do own a store. Oh, look at that, Ox of Agonos. That's the first one of those we've gotten in this case. But our store is Titan Cards and Games. You can find us online at titanfl.com for our website. You can check the links in the description for our TCG Player store, our eBay store, our Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter, and look at this. Nice pack right here. Idyllic Tutor and a foil Showcase Calafi, Beloved of the Sea. You can check those links below, and you can also find our Magic Facebook groups. We have a group for Modern, which is kind of a generic group, but there's a lot of Modern players in there. And we also have a specific Pioneer Magic group. You can find those links on our website and on our Facebook page. What is this? Oh, look at that. Foil, Tectonic Giant, non-foil, and a foil Plains. I think, in this case, we've gotten a foil of everything now, every basic, except Mountain. Let me see, where can I put this? I believe I zoomed in the camera a bit on this one, so I'm going to put stuff close together. I don't want it to be out of frame. So, there's a lot of ways you can interact with us online. You know, whether it's just by buying our cards or hanging out with our Magic players in the groups. And in these assorted groups that I was telling you about, you can find links to our events. Specifically, we have the THEROS Beyond Death pre-release this weekend. When this video is going live, it will actually be tomorrow and Saturday. So Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th. We have 2 pre-releases. Fridays is at 3 p.m. Saturdays is at 2 p.m. So you can check those out. at the pre-release. Unfortunately, we can't sell singles, but we can sell boxes. And we can also sell these brand new playmats that came out for THEROS Beyond Death. Let me just move the box out of the way so you can see. This is one, I believe it's called Sphinx Trawler. I think it's good for mono blue decks. It's a good win condition for those kinds of decks, but you can also get, and I will show you in one of the next videos that I will be filming tonight, I will actually be opening a pre-release kit, and I'll be showing off the brand new Japanese alternate art Planeswalker mats we just got in. So you can also pick those up at the pre-release. We will have those as well. The new ones, I believe, are Ugin, Ashiok, Tameo, and Vraska, I believe, are the new ones that we have. And like I said, I'll be showing you those later in our pre-release video. And also for THEROS, I will be opening and doing a pack battle for each of the Planeswalker decks, the Elspeth and Ashiok. Seeing which one, just taking a look at the decks, showing them off, letting you see what's in there, what's in store for you and those things. And there's also 2 packs per deck, and we'll open those up and just see, which one. Obviously it's random, but we'll make it a fight. See whether Ashiok or Elspeth gives us the better rares or mythics. This is the first Calyx we've gotten in this case, so I can finally figure out what he does. Like I said earlier, his art's pretty cool, but I know nothing about him. Let's see, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them and put that card into your hand. The rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. And that's his +1. His -3. Exile target creature enchantment that you don't control. And target enchantment you control leaves the battlefield. Okay, seems interesting. And then his -7. Return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now that seems pretty interesting. Not sure about the -3. +1 seems not bad. It's kind of like, it reminds me of the War of the Spark Tameo, except instead of just bottoming cards that you didn't name, you are chucking them into the graveyard. You put them at the bottom. So now that I've explained it, it really doesn't remind me of that card. It's just the look at the top 4 part. I guess that's similar. Looks like we're about halfway through the box. We have 1 foil rare and 2 mythics. It'd be nice if that was 1 foil rare and 2 mythic rares, or foil rares, but that's not, unfortunately, the case. It sounds like it could have been the case, but it's not. Let's keep going here. We have a Gallia of the Endless Dance for a rare, and a common foil Naiad of Hidden Coast. Thrix, the Sunstorm, and a non-constellation Showcase Daxos in that pack. There's a Constellation Clefty. We got the foil and we got the regular one as well, same box. Heliod's Intervention and foil Citizen Skirmisher. Taranika, a Chrome Veteran, with its Gideon flavor text. Rip Gideon, big beefy boy. Thassa's Oracle, and a Perforos Intervention for our second foil rare of the box. Very nice. So it seems like about half the case had 1 foil rare per box, and then the other half had 3 foil rares per box. Very interesting. I guess that gives you an average of 2 foil rares per box, which, I mean, isn't bad, but quite an interesting spread. Nyx Bloom Ancient, that's the second one of this card per case. I think this card's really good. Costs a lot, but I think it definitely pays for itself. It's a 5/5 with trample, which, I mean, for 7's not the greatest, but when you tap a permanent for mana, it doesn't even say non-land permanent. When you tap a permanent for mana, it produces 3 times as much mana instead. So, I mentioned before, you can tap your henge for 6, or you can tap your basic for 3. Sounds pretty good to me. Enigmatic Incarnation for our next rare. It looks like we're getting close to finishing off this case. And there is still no Ashiok. So whether this is just an Ashiok-less case, who knows? Ashiok's just dodging me. Ashiok doesn't want to hang out with me. at least it's not as bad as if you go watch my Star Wars collection video. I talk about how much I try to find a not too hard to find card of D-O, the new droid from Star Wars, the little green and white guy that, you know, has some issues with other people, but he's very cute. I like him a lot. And I opened 44 boxes trying to find this card, and I could not. I don't know. So I guess I should just want cards that are not very good, and I won't find them, and then not want rare cards that are expensive, and then everything will work out. Although I'm sure, you know, if I started doing that, life would catch on to me and reverse that. So, not the luckiest person in the world, but regardless, still got a pretty good case here. Let's see. Nightmare Shepherd is our rare for that pack. And we are down to the last 4 packs of this box and the last 4 packs of this case. Got a Constellation Anax Hardened in the Forge, Eat to Extinction, and wow, this is actually a pretty good box. We got a foil Plains earlier, now we have another foil Island. This looks so great. Alright, so as much as I've been complaining about no Ashiok, I can't complain anymore. We did it, guys. Guys, we did it. We extra did it. Look at this. I see it. I see it in the corner. See, I've complained enough that I've complained myself into an alternate art Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Look at that. That looks so cool. Let me bring it up to you guys. Just in case I'm out of frame, just like the Elspeth, I'm going to show it right in front. Oh, wow. I did it. Guys, I did it. Alright, let's keep going. You're like, why is this chick so hyped up about Ashiok? It just looks cool. I just think it's cool. I think the playmat's cool. I think the Japanese alternate art War of the Spark playmat's cool. I would recommend picking one of those up. I think they're going to go fast. I've already gotten one. That means there's only 5 left. So you might want to swing by Titan Cards and Games, Pinellas Park, Florida. Visit us online, titancardsfl.com. You can call us at 727-541-CARD. That's 747-541-2273. Hey, it rhymes. Anyway, so now, empty box. We have finished our first case of THEROS Beyond Death. In this box, we've gotten 2 foil basic, I almost said basic islands, 2 foil basics. We got an island and a plane. We got a foil Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea. It's just an uncommon constellation, but that's okay. We've got 4 uncommon constellation alternate border cards, 2 foil rares, good mythics, especially with the Nyx Bloom Ancient. Very nice. Alternate Ashiok, and a good stack of rares. Did we get any temples in this box? Yeah, we got 1. Just the 1, I believe. Yeah, that looks like our lowest count on temples. I believe, and that's very interesting. The first box we opened had 4 temples and 0 foil basics, and this one had 1 temple and 2 foil basics. Which one's better? I think this one's better. But either way, I think this was a really good box. I'm really happy with this Ashiok. And I said earlier that I would do a recap at the end of all of the boxes, so let's just go through that real quick. I don't believe I have stacked these in order, but I'll just blow through them real quick. I think highlights of box number 6. I'll put these out. Those are highlights for box number 6. I'll put the rest of these cards away right back here. And then I will go back, if these cards would like to go in their holder. Over box number 5, we got 1 foil rare. A chunk of nice, I do it too. Nice chunk of rares here. Nyx Lotus, temples, 4 temples. We got that. That's very nice. The showcase clothes. These are our mythics, our other mythics that we had. Another foil 2 foil showcase cards in here, and a foil mountain. The rest of our foils. So that was box 5. Let's see what box 4 had in store for us. 3 foil rares, Another chunk of rares here. Idyllic Tutor. Couple Temples. We had a foil timer right there. Showcase. We had a Nylea Showcase non-foil mythic. THEROS, Elspeth, Polychronos, Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. That one's also a good card. Nice foil swamp. Some basic and uncommon foils there. Box number 3. Box number 3, I believe, had the foil Thassa and the Elspeth alternate art. Let me check that out. Make sure I'm correct. There's a Nyx Lotus in here. A couple temples. Yep, foil Thassa, alternate art Elspeth. Also had an Erebos in here. Clothis and foil Forest. Pull him out too. Well, I haven't been pulling out for every box, so I'll just leave them. So, and then there's the rest of our foils for box number 3. I'm going to start piling on top here just because I know I zoomed in earlier. I'm not quite sure how much I zoomed in. Each playmat I've zoomed differently. So I know like the general gist of what you guys can see. So try and keep everything nice and neat. Then I will just keep going. Did we get an Idyllic Tutor? Not in box number 2. Did not have an Idyllic Tutor. Although it did have, I remember last pack, Nyx Lotus. A couple temples. Oh, we did get an Ox earlier. I misspoke earlier then when I said this was the first in the case. It's actually the second. We got an Uro here. Foil Timerit. Showcase Erebos. That's good. And foil Island. And there's our uncommon foils. And last box, the first box we opened. Let's go over that one real quick as well. And then, I just like looking at all these cards. 4 temple, 5 temple. Oh, nice. I misspoke earlier as well. We had 5 temples in the first box, 1 of each. We had a Nyx Bloom Ancient, Heliod as well, foil Daxos, the Showcase Thassa, and then we had 3 foil rares, and then this as well. Overall, I think this was actually a really good case with all of our foil basics that we got. Very pretty. We did get a mountain, so we actually did get 1 of each and 2 islands. Those look great. We got 1 of each of these alternate arts, 1 Elspeth and 1 Ashiok. We got a handful of foil showcase cards, not all shown because for some reason I pulled some of them out and not some of them at the same time. Got some. We got all the showcase gods except for THEROS and Heliod. Got 1 Erebos, 1 Heliod, foil Thassa, Nyx Bloom Ancient. Got 2 of those, 2 Uros. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this case. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're interested in purchasing any of these cards, they are available for pre-order at our TCG Player Store, Titan Cards Games, which link is also in the description below. Appreciate any feedback you have on this case opening series. I was a bit nervous earlier. I don't know if you could tell. Like, I did forget my corner snap, but I don't know. I'm happy to open this for you. I'm happy to share these hits with you, these pulls. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!